Well, hello and welcome to the Internal Mobility Podcast, where we explore all the ways for you to reach your potential here at Randstad while also making this giant company a little easier to know and understand. Our guest today is Dominic Levesque. I hope I didn't butcher that, Dom. That's what we call him internally. And he is the president of both Tatum and our professional business units. So, Dom, thank you so much for being with us today.
Very happy to be here. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning. So your internal mobility story actually crosses borders and business units. So I'd like to begin there. Tell us how you got to where you are today.
Yeah, actually, I was very lucky, right? I had a really fun background and track record in Randstad. I was really lucky. And I had the chance to explore many facets of our organization, right? I started as an ONA office professional consultant staffing manager back in 2006. Then I had the chance to work in blue collar industrial. I did light industrial, MNL, skilled trade, all of this. Then I moved back to ONA as a VP. Then I now became a VP in our staffing division. Then 2014 I went to professional, so I had the chance to explore the professional world. Then I did a bit of work in RT as well. So I worked in our technologies groups and a bit in our solution businesses. And now I'm here in the US. So it's been quite an experience, quite a ride. Every time I look behind me, I have a new job. I don't know why. Maybe it's because people want to get rid of me or because I'm doing well, but it's been really awesome. And I think I'm a good example of internal mobility.
I would say so. Technical professionals, blue collar, multiple countries, different business segments. Yeah, I'd say you're a great example. And I don't think for a second anybody wants to get rid of you. There's a lot of energy around the amazing things going on in the businesses you lead right now. So thank you for that too.
Yes. Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. It's what I always say, Christine, right? At Randstad, the most beautiful thing about this company is the only limit you have is the limit you put for yourself. I think that's the one thing that I think that's the most important to remember.
So with that in mind, we've got an organization full of thousands of the best recruiters and salespeople on the planet. And somebody's listening to us right now that is curious about how they could bring those skills to bear in your businesses. What do you have to say to them?
Yeah, so I look for three very simple things, right? When I hire people, of course, there's experience, there's roles that require technical elements, there's stuff there's slight differences in between all the roles, depending if it's a leadership or different segments. But there's three qualities that I always look for in people joining our team. The first one is grit and intensity, right? We need people that want to win, that never stop until they make it, they get it done. People that want to push and want to beat the competitors and want to perform because it's extremely important for us. It's one of our core values. We're striving for perfection is one of our core values. We don't stop until we make it. The second thing I would say, Christine, is curiosity. And I always talk about this. People who know me know I always speak about this is knowledge is power. So if you think you know, you're not in the wrong seat. Our job is about asking more questions because if you ask more questions, you become more powerful than any of your competitor. So curiosity is at the heart of success for us. And the third thing is we all know this is a really hard job. I know it's a too hard job for it not to be fun. So we need to make sure it's really fun, but you're still going to have good days and bad days, good months and bad months, got good quarters, bad quarters. It happens to all of us. So a critical, fundamental behavior or skill we need to have would be resilience. We need to be able to go through those ups and downs. And remember, it's never as good as it looks, but it's also never as bad as it looks. It's always somewhere in between. So I think that's really important to remember.
Beautiful. So grit, curiosity, and resilience.
Exactly.
Summarize. Cool. So, Dom, what's been your last couple of weeks? What's been your favorite human forward moment?
It actually happened this week. So many of our audience might not know this, but this week, actually, we had the chance to meet our new global CEO. So 3C's team, we met with Sender in New York this week. And we had the chance to come together as a team to present the wonderful things we're doing in Randstad US and in all of our lines of business, our different products, how we're evolving the business. I think that resonated really well with Sander. We were really lucky to do this, but just to see how many of our products, from MNL to OP to Tatum to RAS to how our support friends come together and making it all happen. This is human forward for me, is how we came together as a team. And actually, I think represented us really, really well. It was an awesome experience from which I actually learned a lot. So I think that would be my best human forward moment of the last few weeks.
Excellent. Well, I know you represented us very well because I know you. So thank you for that. And thanks again for being here today.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone. Have a good rest of your week.